Okay, I'm gonna try and make this somewhat quick. All right, if it goes a bit longer than I don't know 10 minutes, oops, my bad. But in case you missed it, okay, there was 3.7 live stream for Star Rail, and let me just say, they dropped the ball. Okay, like I genuinely don't really have an issue with Star Rail. Okay, like yeah, maybe there's one event every patch. Yeah, maybe there isn't like, you know, anything really cool happening in terms of 4-star characters, you know, that's been like dropped since I guess like a year ago. Who was the last one? Mose? Bro, ain't nobody using that guy. But let's be honest, you're not really using a 4-star anyway, because you probably have every 5-star. Alright? But it's just okay. If you've been keeping up with Star Rail for like a little bit, you'll know that Elysia is the one, or not Elysia, but Sirene is the one that's being, you know, or no, she's coming out. Okay, Sirene's coming out in 3.7, and let's just say that her kit and her are just, you know, not very good. Okay, like I don't want to doom post or anything, but in the live stream they showed Elysia. They showed Sirene at E6, like full maxed. Okay, don't you think that's kind of weird? How what they show you is her being fully powered up, okay? You know, like minus $1,000 power up, because all their other characters, they've never done that. And let's be honest, they had no reason to, because, you know, every character that came out was good then. And unfortunately, how this game works is that there's power creep after power creep after power creep. So, you know, every character will eventually meet their demise, and then 2 patches later they're probably garbage. Okay, so vertical investment is terrible. But it's strange to me how the one time they, you know, show a character at E6, it's supposedly their most famous character, because, you know, if you played Honkai Impact 3rd, this woman was everywhere. Okay, I'll be honest, didn't care too much about the lore. All I know is that she's like Honkai Jesus, and she's hot. Okay, like that's all I got for you. But basically, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it. Okay, like just like low-key leak and some other stuff. But at least this kit, not very good. I'm sorry, it's just not good. If you like her, by the way, go for it. I don't care. Just go for it. But if you're like meta, whatnot, XYZ, some other bullshit, then you might not want to go for her. Okay, it's just not a good idea. But if you like her enough, you know, then go for her. I think it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong. You'll probably be ulting every 5 patches, but hey, it's okay. She's pretty, she looks good, and her animations are pretty good as well. So there's no, you know, there's no downside besides the fact that you're never gonna ult, which is the main purpose of this character. But basically, she needs a charge up her ult, and let's just say it's very slow. All right, it's very slow. If you wanted me to put it in like Genshin terms, it'd be like playing Bennett with like negative E charge. That's, you know, it's very hard. Okay, you're never really gonna ult until 10 years later, which sucks. This character, when I first saw, like, I guess leaks of it, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but I mean, I'm too small to be like tarnished in any way, so I don't think it matters. But anyways, when this character first got, you know, shown in like the beta, her kit seemed kind of broken. Okay, she buffs every Amphorius character insanity. Okay, not like they weren't already strong enough. Besides Aglaia, sorry, you're probably in the dump. But oh my goodness, the buff that some of these, or that's, you know, that they gave to these characters were kind of insane. Okay, especially when casters, her whole team is Amphorius. To think that they nerf and buff and then nerf again, I think that's how it went. I could be wrong, but it's just so crazy to me how they do that. Like, I can't believe they nerf, I guess, their like most hype character this hard, or maybe not even nerf. Maybe it's just like how it is, you know, just have it as that with their most hype character. It just seems so stupid to me, and it's like an Omega ball drop, you know, because this character is just, man, she's so pretty, you know, and it's just so unfortunate that she gets doomed because her ult doesn't come up, and it only comes up, you know, 10 times or like 10 years later, which sucks. Okay, like you'd think Acheron was pretty bad, you know, 9 ult charge. Oh man, I need 9 in order to ult. Oh well, but you get what I mean, right? Like I think Fei Xiao was like 6 or 12, and then, you know, you have Finon with 12. Night, dude. Now you have Sirene at 24 charges, man. And you know, you need an E2 in order for it to be actually good, which is kind of stupid considering the fact that, you know, she's kind of like broken as is. Like if you were to get rid of the whole like ult coming up every 10 years or whatever, like she just seems broken, all right, with that, like, you know, even with that gone. But logging a character behind E2 is just so crazy to me. Like, I can't believe they do that, you know? And that's not even the worst part, by the way. They showed so much without showing anything, if you get what I mean. They had... Okay, this is the worst part, by the way. I'm gonna crash out. So, you have not only Sirene being basically gatekept behind an E2, which makes her actually usable, they're adding another, like, spend, or no, have 20k gems or whatever, like, buy like 20k worth, and then you get like a free thing, okay? Like before it was like a name card or whatever. Pretty stupid and boring and useless. No one's gonna look at your name card. It's too small to make any cool difference, and it's just low-key a waste of money. Unless you're like, you know, losing a 50-50 and then you need to buy gems and whatever and you get enough, then sure, whatever. But bro, the skin they made is a weapon skin! It's a weapon skin! It's not even a character skin, okay? We have 2 character skins at the moment and they're both garbage. No one cares about Firefly, she's benched. No one cares about March, especially Preservation March, okay? Ain't nobody using March as a shield, nobody! And then, that's it. We have no more skins, no more. And then they decide to make a weapon skin. A weapon skin. No one's going to see it because everyone's on 2x. No one. You'd have to be the most insane person to even play normal speed. Because you're not gonna play normal speed because you want to get off the game the moment you log in. Okay? Let me calm down. Okay, let me calm down. I just find it stupid that the 20k reward is a stupid weapon skin, not a light cone. Okay? If it was a light cone, I'd be even more mad. Okay? It's a damn bow skin. And I saw a video, it was like, oh, this bow skin looks kind of familiar. And then they did like a side-by-side comparison with Aqua Simulacra, which is Yolant's weapon. And I'm not gonna lie, they look exactly the same, kind of, but one's pink, okay? I think it's stupid how what they chose as a 20k reward, or it's not even a reward, it's just spending for you know, 20k gems or whatever, all right, or buying 20k gems, is a stupid weapon skin that you'll never see. And by the way, you know what it changes? You see MC in your stupid ult. But guess what? Guess what? My ult takes 10 years to get. And so I'll see it every blue moon. It just doesn't make sense to me, okay? I really hope I didn't cut out, but it's so stupid, okay? How they do this, you know, oh man, we're gonna release Sirene. Most hype character, probably, okay? Loved by everyone, basically. And then we're just gonna tarnish her kit. We're gonna put this stupid skin, and we're just gonna call it a day. We're gonna ship it out. It is just so unpleasant, okay? I wouldn't care so much if Sirene wasn't garbage, okay? They have the audacity to make her bad. A character that I low-key like, and probably millions of other people as well, by the way. But they made her bad and gave her a weapon skin that barely changes anything, okay? That's the issue that I have. If they didn't even have the weapon skin and they just made Sirene as is, I'd be like, you know what? Giga blunder, but whatever. Well, I'm gonna just go about my day, okay? I'm probably gonna still pull for her anyway. You know, she might be level 0 or level 1 throughout my whole account. Who knows? Who knows, okay? Probably, if I do get her. But man, it is just so sad that they do that. Like, the least they could have done, all right, instead of having a stupid weapon skin, which, by the way, no one is going to get it unless they lose their 50-50 and they don't have gems and then they swipe. I feel like you're not saying it, like, unless you really like Sirene, then it's like no sane person's gonna get it and no one's gonna see it worth it, okay? If it was a character skin, however, like, oh, Sirene gets like, you know, a cool skin, maybe she looks like Honkai Impact 3rd, maybe she looks like, you know, Perisher of Ego, who knows, okay? Maybe. I have no idea, okay? But if they did that, I think it'd be a lot more worth it. But since they did it, it's kind of stupid. And then there's like some stupid Trailblazer cosmetic that you can get as well from spending. It's like 5k, I think, or whatever. I don't even know. It's probably not worth it. And it's probably gonna work on like the baseball bat Trailblazer, the physical destruction one. So there's no point, okay? This I wish they made March's skin just usable anywhere, okay? But no, it's only for the preservation one, so it's just pointless. Okay, so there's no use for it or anything. But yeah, I mean that's basically Sirene. I don't know, man. It's just I like the game. Okay, although I auto everything and I barely read the story, I still like the game. I think every character is great. Okay, I love every character they've made. I don't really hate anybody. Okay, that's just not something I care for because it's like, oh, why would I hate this character or whatever? Like there's just no reason to. But man, it just sucks to see Sirene be so like, I don't even have the words to describe how I'm feeling. It's just bad. I'm not gonna go for an E2 because it just doesn't make sense and I just don't have the gems for it, okay? But if you care about meta and you like want to just make your account as good as possible, if you have Triby already, just get an E1. Like getting another Sirene, dude, you're probably better off using Remembrance MC with casters anyway, instead of having a Sirene on your team that'll probably just do nothing for you until like the very end of a battle. Because let's be honest, by the time you get your ult, the battle's probably already done. Okay, your fight gone, done. Because if you're using her casters, she's probably gonna nuke everybody, and it's whatever. But if you are whaling, or if you got the money, then you can go for it. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I don't think I can. But if you really want Sirene to be good, as unfortunate as it is for me to say, you will need E2. Like, I think that's just how it is. I feel like even if you got the light code, it just won't be as good as an E2. And then just really quick, I really hope it's not too long, but they're, I guess, removing or like they're changing simulated universe. And by the way, all this information I've given you that I've said might not be true because I'm just getting it from a friend who's watched it or whatever, or like skimmed through it. I didn't watch the program myself. I know, call me a fraud or whatever, but what my friend said to me or sent was they're changing simulated universe and making it every 2 weeks it resets, which I think is stupid because not only do they not give you an event that's more than, I don't know, 2 every patch, they're lowering the amount of gems we can get weekly, which is stupid, but supposedly they're adding a new event to make up for it, which also doesn't make sense. And supposedly it's because they wanted to match the time and keep it, in pace with simulated universe, which is the worst excuse because your other 3 events, APOC, PF, MOC, they don't line up. They are not resetting at the same time. Okay, they reset, I think, 2 weeks after one another. Okay, stupid as hell, by the way. I mean, I guess it's fine. Oh, because it's technically more content. Man, I don't give a shit. Okay, it is just not a very good reasoning. If that is the reason, okay, take it with a grain of salt because I'm not 100% sure if what I'm saying is entirely true. I'm just going off what my friend told me. All right, but if it is true, stupid, bad excuse, and you're technically lowering our gem count because you could have just kept it every week instead of doing it bi-weekly. Stupid, very, very dumb. Not a big fan. But if the gem count for simulated universe get doubled, because then it's like actual compensation, then I guess that'd be cool. If they just double the rewards you get, sure, whatever, I'll take it. But if not, then whatever. I mean, we just have to wait and see. If not, then I'll be, I don't know, very sad, very, very upset, because this game as it is already, you probably get like 5 pulls a patch, which also some people do calculations of patches or like patch pulls per patch, PP, pause. Actually, it's triple P, pulls per patch, triple P. Okay, whatever. But you get supposedly 75 pulls first half of 3.7, which you might be like, oh, that's a lot. So surely you get 150 total, right? Nope. You know how many pulls you get next patch? Or not even next patch, but other half? 15. You get 15. Okay, 90 total, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'll pull up an image, but 15. Okay, stupid. Bro, it just seems unreasonable. It seems too low. It seems about like Genshin standard, which is kind of crazy because they also, take an account for the 10 pulls you get when patch first comes out. Crazy. All right, I think that'll about do it though. This is like generational crash out, but for Star Rail. I think I've covered everything. Okay, Sirene's a scam unless you're getting E2. But if you like Sirene and you think she's also hot, then pull for her. They're screwing over our simulated universe because they're greedy. The weapon skin's a scam. What else? There's only two 2 events this patch, which can you even be surprised anymore? Like, let's be honest, can you even be surprised? Because I'm not. And I think that'll about do it. Oh my goodness, this game, man. Oh, I lied, actually. It's 104. 104 pulls for this whole patch. The whole entire thing. Not one half. The whole entire thing. And then I guess you get like a free 5-star exchange or whatever that they're giving out. Because they're so generous. Kiss my ass, bro. Kiss my ass. Like, wow. Oh, wow. I could get a topaz. How about you put some cooler characters in the goddamn thing, man? And then they have the whole cast of Amphorius on the banner. So if you really want, you could get some of those. If you don't want Sirene, that is. And yeah. Oh, and they did the thing with Miyabi where it's like the whole patch. So you'll have the whole patch to try and get Sirene if you really want her. I wish you good luck. I pray for Star Rail's downfall. If it goes into end of service, you'll know why. But if a lot of people buy it, then I wouldn't be surprised either, because not a lot of people do care about meta, so it's not too big of a deal. It's just unfortunate, I don't know how many times I've said it, that Sirene is just not as good as some people might think, which I mean, I get it, man, but whatever, I guess. I pray everyone gets 3 Sirenes in her pool if you are pulling for 3, because then she'd be usable. But yeah, that'll about do it. So, see y'all.